Yo, 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 people, welcome back to Chat with El Mundo. Um, right, we've gone deep, haven't we, on the Decca thing. Um, Lots of things I didn't know, lots of things that have come to light since I did the video about the unseen paperwork. First of all, I just want to thank the people who send nice messages and that on the videos. Appreciate it, and it's nice to see there's still some nice humans out there, eh? But for the other people who messaged things saying, "Oh, you're back in a nonce" and all that, to be honest, there's lots of things I hadn't seen, um, which a few people have sent me links to videos and stuff, and yeah, there is more things to it than I thought. Um, Still, I still stand by the thing. If you think he's a nonce, stop watching his fucking channel. Stop going on about it. Move on to someone else. Like what's if you don't want to show his paperwork, you think he's a nonce, get on with it. Do you know what I mean? Stop fucking watching his channel. Um, but I did see the video where he had the phone call of his mum. To be honest, I was a little bit busy as I was listening to that, so I didn't hear all of it. But I listened to the one where they phoned up and was getting the background check done on him. Um, and obviously there was a lot of things on that. I didn't know there was that many NFAs. I thought people were saying get things where he's been charged, been nicked and not been done for. I didn't expect there to be that many. But still, is there that many? Because I could make a phone call now to a bird and be like, the bird could be like, yeah, pretending to be, rolling off charge sheets off someone. Like, there's no proof that was the official place, was there? Someone needs to make a video, seeing the number being dialed, seeing that all on video. Do you know what I mean? Because you can't see who they're speaking to on the phone. You can just hear the voices. You can't see the number that's been dialed or anything. So they're just putting that out there. I'm not saying it isn't real, but it's on the way things are done these days, mate. You've got to question everything on you. There's a saying in there: believe nothing that you hear and only half of what you see. If you go by that, you should be all right. But then going on to the Dean Lynch Ward scenario, stuff that's going on with Decca now called out Dean. Dean called him out 2 months ago, so why I didn't respond then, he's left it 2 months, gone training, and left it 2 months to respond back to him. It's a bit of a dickhead move, innit? Obviously, I'm from Manchester. I don't know Dean personally, but I know people who know him, and obviously he's a certified guy. He's got a good name. I've seen a few of the things with his fighting and all that, and he obviously can look after himself, can't he? I personally think that he punches Decca's head in, because you've seen Decca against that Christie. He's just a big steadhead, isn't he? He's not slagging him off and all, but he's just a big guy, and he don't mean he can always don't. Big guys usually get out of breath quick, don't they, and all that shit. So I think Dean gives him a good fight. So yeah, so on that case, I think, and Dean said he might just roll up on him, not roll up on him, but could just put it on him anytime, could turn up anywhere. So I think Decca needs to stay ready, because obviously they've said the fight's on now, haven't they? So I think it'll be a good fight while it lasts. But I think Dean will be a harder fighter than Danny was, and Danny did a number on him, didn't he? To be fair, even though it was put down as a draw, in my eyes, if you watch that fight, Danny was the winner in that fight, wasn't he? So yeah, I think that'll be a good fight. I think Dean's got all the top. If they did it proper as well, I think they're just not going to do it like that. They're not going to put it on a card, and now it's just going to be done how Danny Christie fight was done, which is fair enough. Do you know what I mean? But I think if they did it proper on a show and that, make good sell, because both their names are hot at the minute, aren't they? Everyone wants to see Dean fight. Everyone wants to see Decca get his head punched in, so it makes perfect sense, doesn't it, to bang that on a fight at pay-per-view. I'll tell you what, I'd be buying a pay-per-view, and I reckon anyone who listens to this video will be buying a pay-per-view, so yeah, I think we should get it on a pay-per-view, in my eyes. But yeah, so after seeing all the things that have been shown, people showing me the videos and that, obviously there's more to it regarding his charges and all that shit. But you can't always trust what enemies are saying, can you? Someone who don't like you, or who's saying this and saying that, you've got to take it with a pinch of salt, until you see the evidence yourself. So that's why on the first video, I was like very sceptical about people who's calling people nonces. So after watching a few things I've been sent, still not seeing no certified evidence that is a nonce. Only people saying, only people videos. I ain't seen anyone else pulling anything out that's proven, certified, there, hard evidence, bam, he's a nonce. Do you know what I mean? So, that hasn't, but you have got to, like a lot of people said in the messages, why does he not want to show his paperwork? Like, he'll put it to bed. Do you know what I mean? But why does he have to? Do you know what I mean? Obviously, he does by why, if he just fucking moved on and got on with his channel and did his podcast, and that was it, he just carried on interviewing people and stopped going on about it, coming back to it, saying, I'm not a fucking nonce, I'll fight him off, then he wouldn't have to show his paperwork. He could just fucking get on with it and say, listen, fuck off, you think I'm a nonce, don't watch my channel. But he keeps going back to it, doesn't he? Yeah, you're a cunt, I'm not a nonce, so show your paperwork then. I agree with what people are saying at that point. If you're going to keep retaliating back to it and keep saying prove you're not a nonce, show him this paperwork everyone's asking for and it can be put to bed. When he's not showing it, obviously you've got to say there is something to hide. So after going through a lot of things, seeing a lot of videos, I've sort of jumped on the other side. I weren't on the other side. I weren't saying he weren't a nonce in the first video, to be fair. I was just sat on the fence, yeah, because I didn't know what evidence was out there. And I just thought, in my eyes, he didn't have to show any paperwork. You've seen a charge sheet with a sexual charge on it. Go off that, because that's concrete evidence that he's done a sexual fucking assault. So if you want to call him a nonce off that, sweet. Let's not call him a nonce off summit that has not been even shown to us. And that the shit I've seen still isn't certified evidence of anything. Obviously, the phone call of his mum, I didn't listen to it proper, so I'm going to go back and listen to that. But there was a few things in that I did hear, and I was fucking thinking, that sounds a bit fucking shady. But where's that come from anyway? Who recorded that? How did they get it? Do you know what I mean? Either way, you can tell it's him, can't you? And you can tell, obviously, he's got something that is charter wide. So I'm going to go back and listen to that, and I will do another response to that phone call. So yeah, I can't wait to see the Dean Lynch Ward and Decca fight if it does actually happen, which it sounds like it is. And I reckon on my money, I'm putting my money on Dean all day long.